Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. We love digging into these case studies, and this one's a fascinating look at how the right recruitment strategy can make all the difference.
It is.
We're talking about the Sales Experts, a recruitment firm, and how they helped Boomerang Media find the perfect fit for a really tricky role.
Yeah.
This isn't just about recruitment, though.
Right.
It's about problem solving, finding those needles in a haystack, whether it's the right candidate, the right piece of data, or even just the right solution to a problem.
You got it.
So let's set the scene. Picture this. Boomerang Media,
Okay.
a super cool digital advertising company just outside of that bustling London.
Yeah.
But they're stuck. They desperately need a national account manager, but not just any sales whiz.
No. This is where it gets interesting.
Lay it on me.
They needed someone with this almost unicorn-like blend of experience, someone who understood both the agency side and the brand side of the advertising world.
Okay, hold on. You know me. Always got to ask for those quick explainers. What exactly does that mean?
Sure.
Agency side versus brand side.
So imagine this. You have agencies.
Okay.
They're like those creative masterminds, right? Hired to come up with these awesome ad campaigns for all sorts of different brands.
Right.
The brands, those are the companies selling the stuff, products or services.
Right.
So agency side experience means you know the ropes, you know how to pitch ideas, you know how to win over clients.
Got it.
But then you've got the brand side. These folks, they've been in the trenches working within a company to manage their own advertising efforts. They've been the client. They get what it's like to be on that side of the table.
So Boomerang Media needed someone who could, speak both languages.
Exactly. They needed someone who could bridge that gap.
Makes total sense. But hang on, didn't you say they were outside London?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they need to factor in the dreaded London commute?
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone knows about that?
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
That added a whole other layer of complexity to the search. But they had to find someone who could actually handle getting to the office every day, realistically.
So they needed to be within a reasonable commutable distance, which I imagine really shrinks down the pool of potential people.
Oh, for significant shrinkage.
Okay, so how on earth did the sales experts pull this off?
Okay, well, here's the thing. They didn't just spam job boards.
Right.
They were strategic, seriously strategic.
Oh, wait, this is going.
They did this thing called research-based sourcing. They basically spent ages digging deep into professional networks, like LinkedIn.
Makes sense.
They even used, get this, Boolean search strings.
Okay, now you're getting technical on me.
It's all about finding those needles in the haystack.
Yeah.
They were using super specific keywords and filters to zero in on the right people.
So they weren't just throwing resumes at a wall.
No way. They were being super precise. They knew exactly what they were looking for.
I love it.
It's a lesson we can all take to heart. It's like, how often are we just drowning in information that's totally irrelevant?
All the time, honestly.
Right. So if we just take that extra bit of time to define exactly what we need and figure out where to look, we can be so much more efficient.
Totally agree.
Right.
Okay, so they did all this research.
Yeah.
They've got this super targeted list.
Right.
What next?
Okay. So remember that whole London commute thing?
Oh, yeah, that beast.
So they took their list and then used location data to narrow it down even more. Only people who could realistically commute.
Smart.
Super smart.
Yeah.
And then, get this, instead of just blasting out a generic message, they crafted personalized messages to each candidate.
Oh, nice.
Making them feel, special.
So they weren't just a number in a database.
Exactly. And it made the opportunity seem even more exciting.
That's such a good point. Who doesn't want to feel valued, right? Okay, so they found the right people. They're in the right location.
Yeah.
But there are tons of qualified people out there.
Right.
How do they narrow it down even further?
This is where they went beyond the resume.
Okay.
They were looking at personality, work style, even how well the candidate's values lined up with Boomerang Media's company culture.
So it's like a personality match.
Totally. They used behavioral interviews.
Okay.
Those psychometric tests. They even checked references, really dug deep.
Okay, that sounds super thorough, but also time-consuming. How long can a company really afford to, wait for the perfect candidate?
Right. Well, that's actually in the case study infographic.
Oh.
They spent 185 hours over 10 weeks finding this one person.
Okay.
But here's the thing. by taking that time up front, they save themselves a ton of potential headache down the line.
Right.
Hiring the wrong person, that can be way more expensive in the long run.
It's like they measured twice, cut once, right? They made sure they got it right the first time.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
remember, they started with 865 potential candidates.
Whoa.
That's a lot of filtering.
That's a massive haystack.
Yeah,
But it sounds like they found their needle.
they did. They found their national account manager.
And what happened? How did it go?
Well, you know what they say, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Boomerang Media's CEO, Garfield Smith, was over the moon.
I bet.
He actually called their approach professional, consultative, diligent, and cost-effective. That's pretty high praise.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners? What can we learn from the sales experts, even if we're, not recruiters?
Well, I think it boils down to being really deliberate and strategic with our efforts, whether we're trying to, find the right piece of information.
Right.
Or the solution to a really tough problem.
Or, the right person for a job.
The sales experts, they show us how powerful research can be, how focusing our efforts and understanding that finding the right fit, going beyond just qualifications on paper,
Right.
that can make all the difference.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
So the next time you're faced with a really daunting challenge, ask yourself, what would the sales experts do? What's your national account manager problem? What needs that laser focus to find the perfect solution?
I like that.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
You bet.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.